Caldera Beach, Santorini. Guys, it is so beautiful here. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe down below. You give the video a thumbs up as it absolutely helps the channel. And make sure you stay all the way until the end. I'm on my way down to Caldera Beach here on the island of Santorini in Greece. It is so beautiful, guys. So some quick information and important tips for you. There is a bus that brings you to basically the top of the entrance. You are gonna have to walk down a little bit. It's about 200 meters. Coming down right now isn't so bad. I'll tell you how I feel when I am walking back up. Woo! I need a break. But regardless, from what I can see right now, it is already worth the walk. So I am totally fine with that. Something to note, the reason why this is called Caldera Beach is because of the view of Caldera. So if you know anything about Santorini, Caldera is up there on top of the mountains. So this beach is far from there, but it's called Caldera Beach because of the view, the beautiful, amazing view that you get of the entire caldera from this beach here. Other things to note, I am going to be walking up and down the beach because that is one of my favorite things to do when I go to the beach, is just kind of walk up and down, feel the sand in my feet. So you will see that as I'm walking up and down, there is no beach chairs. This is where really a lot of the locals go for a swim, and then obviously the tourists that fall onto it as well. But this is not a beach where you're going to find, sunbeds and a beach bar, anything else. This is a real hidden local beach. And you'll see that everyone just kind of finds a spot in the shade, if you want shade, from one of the trees, surrounding trees. And that's how they come and they do their swim for the day. Now, as you also saw, I walked towards one side. The other side is really, there's a few houses, which when I saw them, I thought to myself, wow, I mean, literally you live on a beach and the Caldera Santorini is your view every single morning. So there's a few houses, the dive center, and then as you can see, and we'll pass by there again during the tour, all of these like small little fisherman boats, and that's really all that is here. There used to be a taverna. We passed it coming down into the beach. Really, that entrance right there, it was called Remezo. But from what I had heard from the other locals, and then I saw it as well from not other locals, but locals that I spoke with, and then I saw when I came down that this year they did not open it. I do not know why. So that is another thing that I really wanted to mention in the video, is that please come down here with some water, some fruit, hydrated, a hat, especially if you are walking, because there is nothing down here that sells anything for you to be able to get something if you're feeling overheated or you're getting dehydrated. The dive center is down here. From what I saw, that there was someone kind of there, and they do have like what looks like a little Vespa or quad that brings people up and down. I guess they're clients. So in an emergency, there would be someone down here in a sense, but there's nothing for you to be able to go and buy something to drink or anything like that. So please, when you are coming down here, also just be a little prepared, because this is not, again, like a tourist spot at all. This is a little hidden gem that a lot of locals go to, and again, sometimes tourists fall onto it, or just the dive center and the locals that actually live down here. So I really just wanted to make that very known, especially if you are walking down here. I mention this in a lot of my videos, and if I could help even one person, I will. This season there was a lot, not a lot, but there was a few accidents where people had gone just to explore, and they underestimated the heat and the sun and the terrain of Greece and the Greek islands. When it is very warm in Greece, or when it is really hot, it's not even warm, it's hot, the sun and the heat and everything can get to you. So please always make sure you are wearing a hat, you have sunblock, you have water with you, you stay hydrated, fruits, juices. I'll even go grab a big old ice cream cone when I am making and doing my walking tours for you guys, because it gets very hot and you can go from feeling okay to not feeling okay very, very quickly. So please just remember that when you are coming down here, and you are coming down here by foot, all of these things that I mentioned. If you come prepared though, this beach is very enjoyable, and it is just a different type of environment. If you are especially staying in Oya or Fira, this is what the locals do. This is where the locals come, and this is how they really go for, their midday or late afternoon, swim. So I just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that for you guys. So this walk up is definitely not for everyone. By God's grace, I am in very, very good health, but I am still, as you can hear, very winded. Coming down, it was obviously a breeze going downhill, but going uphill is definitely challenging. So if you are not in the best condition or elderly, I really do not recommend coming down here by foot. Yes, the bus comes all the way here to the top of Caldera Beach, but I still would not recommend coming down by foot if you have issues walking or are on the older side, because this is definitely tiring. I wouldn't have my mom or anyone I know really walking up this hill for sure. So one thing to note, guys, this beach is definitely worth a visit, but something to consider. Unless you have a rental car or a scooter or a rental quad, absolutely come here, but just being honest so you guys know what to expect here at Caldera Beach.